Can dispatching and fleet software help your company? The simple answer is absolutely. Let's see how it can help your company. We'll start in the office. Let's say you have two people working in the office, Lynn and Mary. They take turns answering the phone. The phone rings and Mary answers. It's an emergency repair call from Mr. Smith. Mary looks up Mr. Smith and verifies his address. The computer sees that the technician Larry is already just a half-mile away. Mary enters the information about Mr. Smith's issue into the schedule and saves the appointment for Larry. Meanwhile, Larry, in the field, is finishing up with the customer. He shows the customer the invoice details, and the customer signs for the work right on the portable device. You'll have the invoice in your email box in about 90 seconds, Larry explains to the customer as he hits the finish button on the device. As Larry gets into the van, he looks at his next appointment and sees that he's just received an emergency appointment for Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith's phone number and address are all right there, and it's only blocks away. So Larry makes the short drive, happy he's not having to drive all over town for his calls. He knows this saves him time, and it saves the company from extra fuel charges and the travel time that just isn't needed anymore. Back at the office, the phone rings, and Lynn answers a call from Mrs. Adams, who needs to reschedule. The computer gives several recommendations, none of which work for her, so they agree upon Thursday afternoon, a day in which Larry has no afternoon appointments scheduled yet. At the same time, Mary is looking through an up-to-the-minute list of customers that are due to schedule for their annual maintenance, and she has called Mr. Jones. While on the phone, she asks the computer to recommend dates and times of other customers already scheduled that are in his area. Since Mrs. Adams just rescheduled for Thursday and is just blocks from Mr. Jones, Mary is able to book Larry for another appointment for Thursday to immediately follow his visit to Mrs. Adams. All just moments after Mrs. Adams rescheduled, again saving travel time and money. This is just the tip of the iceberg of how HVAC Trakker can help your company be more productive, reduce costs, and increase your overall profit. With features like inventory control for the warehouse and each vehicle, clean, accurate invoices, emails, and other customer history all visible from the customer screen, email tracking, integrating with your accounting systems, plus much more, you really need to contact us today to find out how to get this started at your company.